We have two news stories today on Cruise News Travel News. A historic train is now a permanent luxury hotel on the bridge, and Hawaii is finally making it easy for tourists to visit. Is that a smart idea?
Our first news story. This historic train is now a permanent luxury hotel on a bridge over Kruger National Park. Kruger National Park in South Africa is already a great destination, but thanks to an unusual new hotel, it's about to get even better. The Kruger Shalati is perhaps the most innovative accommodation of 2020, as it once was a luxury train that has now been refurbished into a luxurious hotel. Kruger Shalati, the train on the bridge, now sits permanently stationed on the Salati Bridge, hovering above the Sabi River. The train would park overnight in the exact spot where Kruger Shalati will now be positioned. In the 1920s, when this area became a national park, this was the only way you could visit. The train would park on the same bridge overnight as part of the rail journey. It was one of the most popular legs of the 9-day route they used to run on this line. Inside the train, guests will be greeted with glass-walled rooms so they can take in the expansive views all day long. The train also comes complete with its own deck and pool, so guests can safely swim high above the crocodile, hippos, buffaloes, elephants swimming in the river water below. The train will come with 31 rooms, including 24 carriage rooms and 7 bridge house rooms that will each come with plush furnishings, floor-to-ceiling windows, and even soaking tubs so you can sit in your own bath while watching the sun go down in one of the most beautiful places on earth. The hotel's construction was delayed because of the virus, but is hoping to welcome guests by the end of 2020. News story number 2. Hawaii is finally making it easier for tourists to visit. Is that smart? Hawaii is ready for its mid-pandemic tourism boom starting on August 1st. Tourists can bypass the state's 2-week quarantine requirement for arrivals by getting a negative virus test within 72 hours before landing in the state. Visitors can also have their quarantines cut short if they receive negative test results during those 2 weeks. The same rule will also apply to residents returning to the islands. Hawaii won't pay for the tests. Travelers will have to pay themselves before departure, though screeners will still administer temperature checks at airports. With just 926 infections over the course of the pandemic, Hawaii has the lowest number of cases in the country. Its death toll stands at 18. Hawaii has mandated that visitors quarantine themselves for 14 days upon arrival before venturing out. The restrictions have made travel to the state almost non-existent, according to CNN. Visitors who don't get tested before their trip also have to get one at the airport, and they'll self-quarantine until they get the results. They also receive a voucher for an additional test that they have to undergo sometime within 7 to 14 days. Anyone who declines to go through these testing protocols has to self-quarantine for 2 weeks. News of Hawaii easing its regulations has jump-started the travel industry. There's uneasiness around Hawaii about relaxing the 2-week quarantine.
Please subscribe by hitting the subscribe button or click on the frog icon on the video. Don't forget to click the bell to get notified of our future videos. And of course, please click on the thumbs up.
And remember, stay young and have fun.